Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Guild Receptionist Season 1, Episode 12. This is the finale of this season. So, last episode we found out that Glenn is the bad guy, but he has now taken in a Dark God core and failed at bringing his daughter back, and now it seems like he's just possessed as a Dark God. So, do we kill him? Does Glenn die? Or can we save Glenn from his fate of becoming a Dark God? Can we kill the Dark God out of him, but he still gets to live? I guess maybe we'll find out this episode. And then we've already set up the idea of someone that told Glenn about this. So we set up a bigger bad for this, if we ever get a season 2 of this show, or just a go read the manga because that's probably ongoing. So, yeah, let's get started and see how we wrap up this season. We're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. He looks pretty crazy. He kind of looks like a way I'd design a video game character, to be honest. I do kind of like the middle-aged man with facial tattoos and some facial hair, and I usually do white hair. No, Lo! Are you? Oh my god, he like slid on his face. Oh no, Lululi just gut punched. We got a very minor panty shot. I think that might be the first bit of like fan service we really got, but it really wasn't all that much. Proud of you, show, for not hitting us with that every episode. That's what I was thinking, maybe. But you'd think Glenn's soul would be consumed by the Dark God. Like, you know how the Dark Gods, in order to gain power, they like ate people, like they ate Rufus uh and they ate some of the other guys and stuff like that in order to gain power. You'd think he did that to Glenn, but maybe because it's still within his body, it's possible? I don't know. Magic shit, yo. By the way, guys, the next airing show replacing this one is going to be Fire Force Season 3. I didn't do any kind of poll to vote for it because it is a sequel to a show I've watched on my channel, and it's one that I'm interested in. It's supposedly the final season, so a lot of questions in Fire Force I'd love to have answered. I've rewatched Season 1 and 2 recently, just like, I think I just finished season 2 like 3 days ago. Um, I kind of binged through it and got reminded on, because it's been a few years since I watched it, I think, at this point. So I just wanted to refresh my memory on a lot of the mysteries and plot points and character stuff and everything. So I feel pretty good, and I'm looking forward to finding answers. So that's what's replacing this, so you can look forward to that. Anyway, let's go. Well, damn. I guess that makes sense, like... I do that in video games too, where if there's like, if I'm fighting a bunch of enemies at once, I try to kill what's weakest first, so that way... Jeez. It's just that cumulative damage they can do over time if you leave them up. Since you have to spend more time on the harder enemies. Damn. You broke out of it once, but this is a Dia version, so... Oh man, Alina. Come on, girl. She needs to get her Super Mario power up. Of course he gets back up. Let's go. Come on, guys. Let's beat his ass. Ah. Maybe a little bit of Glenn is still in there. Hmm. Well, I hope the other two get up because of that. Let's go, Jade. Oh, get a good anime yell in there. Oh, shit. Let's go. Oh, they have some kind of like combo ability. Yeah, I didn't know that was possible. Let's go, Low. Doesn't seem like it did jack shit to him, though. Ooh. Is he gonna be able to react in time? Oh, shit! What's going on with him? Look at his eyes. Pretty sick. What the fuck? Damn. Bakuna! Ah, there we go. Glowing Alina, this is what we needed. She broke through once, we're seeing this. Yep. She's done it once. You've literally seen her do it before, if you have Glenn's memories. Oh, rest in peace your weapon. Hmm. Well, shit. Yeah, let's go. If she's lonely, it's by choice. Nani? Oh. Even if you hate overtime. Yep. Shooketh. Yep. Goodbye, arm. Okay, do we get the old Glenn back? And is he missing an arm if we do? He's back. Now let's heal him up. Alright. We're just back. That might have been one of the easiest Dark God fights we've had. Which is kind of crazy for it to be the final fight. But that's fine. I'm okay with it. Honestly, I like this aspect of the show more than the fighting. The fighting isn't as hype. But I like the comedy little like slice of life moments. What do you want? Oh, okay. So he is still alive. Maybe get a hint at who told him about shit. What a positive outlook. Hmm. Oh my god, that's fucked. Poor Lo. Weird fusion attack. Nice. Hmm. Okay. That's more important than your life. Don't you want me? Mm-hmm. Then he shall never die. He will be immortal. Alina is savage. Same thing. Hmm. Uh, I was gonna say, this is what they should be asking. Right. That. That is what I feel like they should want to know. But yes, by all means, give it to Alina's overtime. Uh-oh. Is he not allowed to talk about it? Oh shit. Where is he dying? Memories wiped? I don't know. Wow. They put a protection for themselves if he went to spill the beans. Damn. Oh no, look at all that paperwork. This ain't my job. Oh my god. Their share. Look at all that. Jesus. That's gonna be heavy, man. Lila is jacked. Take some Red Bull. Keep working. I feel like I wouldn't mind helping someone with their work every now and then. if it's not like a pain to learn how to do it. Freaking Lila. Someday she's gonna find out. And she's gonna be destroyed. No. What about us, though? Oh, so she finished her portion and was gonna offer to help with Alina, and then she was she tried to be nice, but as soon as he let her off the hook, she was, "I'm out! Peace!" She doesn't want the obligation. That's funny. Uh-oh. Oh. I thought she already had that. Did she give it back? I guess she gave it back after that mission. Oh. Look at her face. Oh. Alright. Nice. The credit song. No overtime. Yep. Something I could actually do. All I want in life is to clock out on time. Oh no. Oh, there's more than there was last time. Oh no. We must wipe out every bad guy in the world so that way Alina can clock out on time. I'll quit. Oh. Or that. Nope. Yep. Okay. Let's go kill the boss. Oh, yep. Here we are again. And one shot. Yeah, overtime is all bullshit. Nice. She's saying the title. Oh, we'll fight any boss. Nice. Not just solo anymore. Aww. It was a fun show. That is it, guys, for episode 12, and that is it for the show. At least season 1. If we ever get a season 2, maybe I'll watch it. We'll see. Maybe it'll be on a poll or something, and if it wins, I'll watch it. It was fun, as I said. I liked the show. I had a good time. There were definitely moments where I was like a little more bored. The action isn't like the animation isn't super high budget, so it's not like I'm like solo level excited for a fight where it's like, oh shit, yeah, let's go. This animation's about to be hype. But it's got a somewhat interesting story with these dark gods and someone trying to bring them back, and we Glenn's just like a pawn in all of it. So what's the bigger picture? What's that bigger calamity Glenn was teasing? So we'll have to wait and see if we ever get more. But this episode was good. We had Glenn's memories were still there, and later on he said he never like fully activated the dark god, I guess, which is why he still like had his memories there. He had like some of the power of a dark god but didn't fully become one, I think he was saying, so he failed in that, and that's why his memories weren't taken. So that's interesting. And we're able to just cut that arm off, and he's only got one arm now, but hey, I mean, he was already retired before, right? So I guess who needs an arm, uh, and I love how they're like, why do I get to live? And Alina's just like, because you promised to get rid of my overtime, and you will fulfill it. And it's like, is that a good reason? It's like, I don't know. But yeah, we kind of got back to the roots of the show with this episode, with her going in and I like the whole like we'll solo a boss or we'll kill a boss anytime or whatnot, we'll fight a boss anytime. I like how it kind of changed from being just solo a boss, because now she has a group, it's developed. It's not just her going off in secret, one-shotting bosses to try to get rid of her overtime. She has friends and people to back her up now. But yeah, really funny moment dragging them in. Like you said, the Silver Sword was gonna do my overtime for me, or deal with my overtime, so you guys can stay all night and help me deal with my overtime. That was pretty funny. But I like how she's okay with pulling them into it, but then when Lila was like, oh, I'll stay and help you finish too, she's like, no, don't worry about it, because she doesn't want to owe Lila in the future. But I like how she doesn't feel like she needs to owe the Silver Sword anything in the future, right? But, I mean, she does do a lot for the Silver Sword, so I suppose the Silver Sword probably already owes her quite a bit more than she would owe them for helping with overtime. But yeah, I really like the show. The premise is really funny. Like I said during the episode, I almost prefer those fun little like moments with the characters rather than the fights. But a healthy mix of both is fun too. I think it would get boring if it was all just like slice of lifey comedy moments. So having a bit of both, I feel like is a good change of pace and stuff like that. So but yeah, at least during the attack, we had a composite attack of mixing Lululee's Sigurth Revive, I guess, with his ability, which is interesting. I don't know exactly how it worked. I guess it's just the way they activate it and direct it. Because, like, technically, if she were to do her Sigurth Revive while someone else does their Sigurth skill, does that mean, is that just a composite attack too? Right? Like, I feel like there had to have been a time where someone's doing their ability while Lululee heals them, right? But, like I said, maybe it's something about where she, like, directed the energy. It's something about how they activate the ability to make it that composite attack. But, regardless, that was pretty cool the way that they did it. His eyes turned two different colors, which was pretty cool, and then he was able to see like the present and future like simultaneously, and due to the healing it made it so his mind didn't go insane and stuff like that. So kind of interesting. I like the way they explained it, and I like the visuals of it and stuff like that. So that was one way they were able to circumvent Glenn's ability. And then once again, we just had Alina go ape shit as usual. And I love how he had Glenn's memories, whatever, if that was Glenn or a different entity took control for a few there. Either way, had the memories, yet didn't remember that Alina broke through that before. But I guess maybe he thought that since it got upgraded to a Dia skill, she wasn't going to be able to do that, because he was like, well, you think you could overpower a Dia skill? And she's just like, fuck yeah, I can. Are we going to learn something new about Alina's powers? Are they on like a different level than Dia, or are they just a Dia skill and she's just that strong? Like, I guess it makes sense. There's different levels of skill, right? Like, there's people who became very powerful and stuff, like Glenn did in his prime, was very powerful, but we saw our group up and coming. It's not like just because you have a Sigar skill, you're all like 5 out of 10 power, and if you have a Dia skill, you're all 10 out of 10 power. It's like some people are stronger with their abilities, some aren't, right? So maybe it is just Alina is more powerful, or is she more gifted than the rest somehow? I'm not sure. I still don't fully understand. I mean, maybe is it just a second Dia skill that she has, but whatever makes her all glowy, I don't really necessarily understand. I think she called it a Dia something before, but like, it seemed like that skill came out of nowhere. So like, where did that one come from? Did she know she had it the whole time, or did she develop it during that first fight when she used that first Dark God fight when she used it the first time? I'm not sure. So anyway, but regardless, once again, the show's just fun to watch. It's one of those ones where I'm not too worried about the story, or like, I mean, I am interested in the story a bit, but I'm not too worried about like searching for plot holes and like, does this make sense? Does that make sense? It's more so for me just like, is it fun to watch, and it either is or isn't, or whatnot. And I had a lot of laughs in this one, so not the worst show I've seen. I've definitely seen some real bad ones where I was just bored the whole time going through it. Luckily, I don't think I've reacted to anything like that. Usually the stuff I react to is like slightly above average for the most part, unless it's like, I'd say this one is probably like average. I wouldn't say this one's slightly above. My airing shows can sometimes not be the hypest, because not every season of anime that comes out has like super hype shows, and sometimes you have to settle for just whatever is average that season. And hell, there might have been something better to watch that came out of this season, but I think this snuck up on me. I think the reason I watched this was because, what did I do actually? There was some reason, something I watched before this as an airing show like ended, and I didn't realize it. It wasn't ReZero, because partway through this, ReZero started again. So there's no way it was ReZero. Either way, somehow I forgot to do like a poll to vote for what replaces it, so I just went through the My Anime list and picked something out of everything, because I didn't have time to do a poll. I genuinely can't even remember what I watched before this. I'm actually kind of curious now. If I guess the best way would be to go to, I already have My Anime list up actually, and go to seasonal anime. Can I not see before winter 2025? Because that's this season. Can I? Oh, there it is. So it would have been this season, right? No, it was. Huh. I don't know. It seems like it was ReZero. We had the first 8 episodes. So I guess ReZero just didn't have that long of a break, I suppose. Because ReZero would have ended, and then I would have waited for this season to start, I think. And so I picked up... We would have had, like, what, maybe a month after ReZero ended, roughly. And then I think that's might have been what happened, is ReZero finished, right? And then I had like a month until the next season of anime came, And I was like, oh, I have a couple weeks before I have to make the poll. And then I just completely forgot to make the poll. And then I didn't realize that ReZero was coming back in the next season. So I just picked up Guild Receptionist to fill the slot. And then, like, 4 weeks into Guild Receptionist, so it was probably like a 2 month break or something. Uh, that's when ReZero came back, and I was like part of the way through this show already, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm just picking up ReZero at the same time, and that's how I ended up with 2 airing shows. I guess I just didn't expect ReZero to come back so soon, and I guess I didn't pay attention. I swear I went through my anime list though, and so winter 2025 ReZero should have been. Oh, see, that's why ReZero isn't part of this season. That's why I was so confused. I didn't know it was coming back because they didn't split it into part 1, part 2 on my anime list like they do for a lot of shows. It was just one part that was in fall 2020 whatever 2024 season, and winter 2025 season didn't have it marked. So, yeah. Anyway, I guess that makes sense. But yeah, so either way, I mean, I'm glad I got this experience. It's not one where I wish I just never picked it and I knew that ReZero was coming back and I just waited for that. It's like it was enjoyable. So yeah, we're gonna be getting back to just having one airing show with this ending. That's one less show I have to record each week. But I may be picking up some extra stuff here and there too, because this workload of shows hasn't been too bad. So we'll see. I have a lot of busy stuff coming up in my life, so I may wait before I start an extra show just for the hell of it. But yeah, I do really want to. This upcoming season, like the airing show replacing this, is gonna be, as I said before, the Fire Force season 3. But we're starting to get the Vigilante, My Hero Academia, the Vigilante spin-off prequel stuff, and I've heard of that manga out there. I think it's a manga anyway. But either way, whatever. I've heard of the source material before, and now we're getting an anime for it, it seems. And I love that universe a lot. I would love to watch that one. So if I have the time, I may pick that one up at some point too. It just might not be right away, because I've got some busy shit coming up. So anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me, I think. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this watch through here. And we'll be getting into some new shows, a lot of new stuff coming soon, because I have Delicious in Dungeons being replaced, Dr. Stone's being replaced, this is being replaced. We have all kinds of new shit coming, so keep an eye out. Maybe it'll be something you guys like. Links in the description below to my Patreon. You can also subscribe if you want to support the channel. All kinds of extra content there. A lot of my shows have early access where you can get 2 episodes ahead. Hell, you might even be able to see some of the new shows popping up there, so keep an eye out for that before they make it out to YouTube. I also have Patreon shows on there that are shows I watch before they even release to YouTube. I watch the entire show, so all of Freerun is on there. All of Solo Leveling is on there, except I have one more episode to watch. So very soon, all of Solo Leveling Season 1 and 2 will be on there. Live action shows, there's things like Watchmen, Shogun, and what I've made it through of The Expanse so far. So all kinds of goodies on there if you want to support the channel and get more content. Link is in the description below, should be popping up on the screen, and I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.